This week on the program, it's a movie that tells you the fatter they are, the funnier they fall. It's Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. I'm Andrew Jupin.
Steven Sadak.
Eric Siska 2.
Ben Worcester going away.
Where to?
No, he's here. He's here. That's the whole thing. Ben Worcester's on the program. It's We Hate Movies.
Yay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to We Hate Movies. Thank you for tuning in. As always, that's right. As you heard up top, we are joined by one of the two sexy co-hosts of Hooked on TJ Hooker. Ben Worcester is on the program once again. Hey, buddy.
Oh, gentlemen, why? How could you do this to me again?
Oh, you got blarted.
We got to punish you. We want to punish you. Yes.
Sexy punishment.
And you're the cop expert from TJ Hooker.
That's right. Hot cop here for you to give you all your Paul Blart, fantasies? I guess. Yeah. Hot ladies do have fantasies.
Better start eating, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. Like, a cop on vacation, you could argue, like, well, John McClane's still a cop, even though he doesn't have jurisdiction. He could do whatever.
Sure.
A security guard is just an asshole. Like, that's
Yep.
kind of it. There's no other. There's nothing like, oh man, well, he's a security guard. So anyway, that's the joke of the movie. I get it, but it also means nothing.
Do you think that we could show up at any other like podcasting network studio and start like pushing our way around?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And we don't have jurisdiction, but I'm a podcaster. Yeah, checks out. Call New York.
Yeah, excuse me, Ira Glass, just move over, please. Pardon me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm a podcaster. I know this is Chicago, but I'm in New York right now.
I get to frisk your dick.
You'd have to figure out, though.
There are 4 fat men in my office right now. Stay with us.
Ooh, what a sad this American life.
If you were getting up in Ira Glass's face, being annoying like Paul Blart, what would you do? I feel like I would give his like those big old glasses a little and then kind of polish one of them.
You gotta mess with those Coke bottles.
I'd get right in his face and I'd just whisper, "None of it's as funny as you think it is," and just quietly walk away.
Has he been trying comedy?
No, but it's just like you would always get those moments where like, and this is just kind of any NPR or NPR adjacent thing where it's like the slightest bit of humor is like a very pat on the back, like, "Oh, wasn't that funny? Wasn't that fucking great?"
Yeah, little chuckles.
I am being bullied by 5 New Yorkers.
This week on the program,
yes,
my glasses.
That would be a big
cleaned.
guest slot for us. I would love that.
That's right. This week on the program, oh my God, they found me. I don't know how, but they found me. They're coming to kill me.
Oh no, we're coming to blow on your glasses and say you're lovely.
3 to 5 feral hogs are in my office right now.
This is indeed a conversation around Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 from 2015, directed by Andy Fickman, who was indeed an associate producer on the film Anaconda back in the day.
Excellent.
He's also directed a bunch of other movies you also don't like. Look those up at your leisure. This is a movie that I didn't like. And boy, I feel like if I didn't go back to it, because, whenever we do like a sequel, to a movie that we've also already done an episode on, I don't want to go back because like it's always the danger of repeating the jokes or whatever. But I wonder if I or any of us wonder on that previous episode, like, there's no way part 2's worse than this, right? Well, we would have been wrong. This is fucking garbage, this movie.
It's tough. It's tough.
The first one, at least, it's got the New Jersey. I mean, I don't even believe it was filmed in New Jersey. Maybe it was. I don't remember. Who cares? But it's got that flair. You know what I mean? Like small town.
Yep.
This is where I grew up. This is my mall. LOL. Isn't this? And the mall itself is sort of a character. This is a big fucking jack off for Steve Wynn and Wynn Resorts.
Yeah.
And that guy is terrifying at the end of the movie.
Oh my God. He comes out like this terrifying little puppet.
Yes.
Dude.
I thought it was like one of those I guess Puppet Master movies. I was trying to think of a better title, but
I'd never seen a picture of Steve Wynn. He looks like he should racistly be owning a basketball team.
He looks like he passed away and then was stuffed with hay by a jilted lover. This guy's terrifying.
Wow, it's like, and it was a thing. It was just like Trump in the Plaza Hotel with Home Alone 2. Like, do you want to film on my property? Then Mr. Wynn and his wife get a cameo in it.
Exactly.
And it's like, Mr. Wynn, you're leaking embalming fluid from your ears. Could you just, we're just going to get that for you.
I'll get that for you, baby.
He looks like if Wayne Newton was cosplaying as Leatherface.
Yes, absolutely. Like, you leave the Vegas Strip if you could ever get out of that. It's a mall city. It's a very mall-esque place. Now, if you could ever get out of there and you get into the foothills, you might encounter a sort of Newton-esque Leatherface.
Yes, dude. I mean, he looks like one of those boozy background actors from Bloody Nose, Empty Pockets. Speaking of Las Vegas, like just pickled himself with alcohol and tobacco and tanning beds.
Oh, the tanning beds are huge. It took me, it was my last day in Vegas. I went there this year for my brother's bachelor party. It was a fun time. I gambled enough. I kind of broke even, did okay. I believe in Vegas with a decent taste in my mouth. And then there's a taxi line outside of my hotel. And I was like, but I want to take an Uber to the airport. And I was like, how do I get an Uber? And the guy's like, oh, you go left over here and you take a right at this thing. Beginning a 25-minute odyssey of me trying to find anywhere. Like, I went into 3 different mall areas. Like, it is impossible to walk in that city.
It's hard to get out of those casino structures. They build like walkways. There's like no sidewalk. It's like casino-owned walkways to other casinos.
Exactly. There's no way out.
Now you can't leave.
Exactly. It's terrifying.
Sounds like you could have used a Segway.
Yes.
Oh man. I'll be going to Vegas for the first time in October, and I won't be using a Segway at any point. I cannot believe that the Segway made a return to this movie. I guess I could, but like in 2015, we're doing Segway shit.
It's the bedrock of this movie.
Thank you. It's like it's like RoboCop. You can't get rid of the Robo.
Yeah,
that's true.
Gyro performance comedy is like the foundation of Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
Oh God, I hate this movie. And by the way, the director of photography, Dean Semler, great filmography, and he's stuck doing this. Road Warrior, Dances with Wolves, Apocalypto, my favorite Last Action Hero. And this movie's ugly. It looks like a bad TV show.
It truly does. Kind of surprised we haven't gotten a Paul Blart TV show. I think when Kevin James, because he returns to television frequently.
Yeah.
But I feel like, look, Kev, take one of your most beloved cinematic creations.
Is it beloved? It took them 6 years to make this thing. He had to take a pay cut to make this movie.
They're talking about a sequel. They're talking about it.
Of course.
Well, because I think he's back on Hard Times. Nobody gave a fuck about that Becky or whatever what was that movie where he's like a serial killer or some shit?
I think it is Becky, and I don't know what goes on. Does he
kill Becky?
No, I think he's trying to kill Becky, and then like this, he's like a white supremacist or something.
Really? Okay.
If Chris were here, he's got all the fucking free time in the world to watch this shit.
He watches all that stuff. Man, that sounds fun. Him as a white.
Where's Eddie? He usually eats these goddamn things.
That sounds actually funny. Him as a white supremacist.
Teenagers' weekend at a lake house with her father takes a turn for the worse when a group of convicts wreak havoc on their lives. I'm assuming. Oh, he's got a big swastika on the back of his head.
Does he really?
He does indeed.
Wow. And Joel McHale's in this? Is he one of the baddies?
I don't know. He seems to be maybe the nice dad that probably gets
nice
beaten
dad.
up.
Because we are still just desperately trying to figure out what to do with Joel McHale. Don't worry about it.
I think pencils down, honestly.
Right.
We've had enough time. We never figured it out. It's okay.
He's too hunky. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's on that Animal Control TV show that's like still a sitcom.
Is that still on the air?
Secret show.
Yeah, no, I think it just got renewed for like a 3rd season or something.
Well, good for Joel McHale. Congrats.
Sure.
Wait, Eric, you were saying that they are considering a 3rd Paul Blart movie?
They're always thinking about
a Paul Flart. Like the 3 replacing the B. That's what they have to do, right?
Yes, you'd have to.
I love that idea.
I'm guessing that Kevin James' character, Dominic, in that Becky movie might just eat shit at the end of it, because there is because that movie was 2020 and it got swallowed up by the pandy, which is why nobody knows about it. But in 2023, they made The Wrath of Becky, where Lulu Wilson as Becky returned, but neither hide nor hair of Kevin James. We do have Sean William Scott in a role, though. So you got that going for you.
Here's a question that I always wonder about these Happy Madison productions. Do you think it's like in Waiting for Guffman, when they think Guffman is going to come to the production and give it a review, that like you're waiting for the Sandler, like, is he going to do a cameo for this one? Is Adam busy in June? We're thinking about shooting. We could definitely do August too. When could we get Adam in Vegas for a quick, fun cameo?
It's a lot of that, dude. And then when that inevitably falls through, like it did with this movie, I feel like what happens is, remember that Simpsons where they all join the cult and it's like, oh, the leader's coming, and the limo rolls up or the Rolls Royce rolls up, and it's just a hand that waves out the window. There's like some dude, probably one of Sandler's other lackeys, that just sticks his, like Alan Calder's just waving out the window, but you can't see his face. They're like, there's Adam, he visited set.
Because I mean, like this Happy Madison, you do your Swardson movies, and he's always like, will Adam be in my movie?
Right.
We have a bunch of fun wigs he can wear. You won't even know it's him. It's okay.
They got Sandler for this movie, Steve. Blink and you miss it. It's his wife.
Oh, that's what it is.
Jackie Sandler as attractive lady at the bar that rejecting someone.
Jackie also in the first movie in that Victoria's Secret scene.
I forgot.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, obviously, I don't think, like, the Sandman's a guy that's like, I got to go everywhere that Jackie goes. But I also feel like the Sandman, big sports fan, generally that leads to gambling.
Sure.
I feel like the Sandman was just, like, hitting the casino floors. Like, yeah, Jack, you go film the scene for Fat Guy's movie there. That's fine.
I mean, it's actually almost extra insulting that he's not in this movie, that his wife is there. Yeah, he probably didn't want to get out of bed for it. He didn't want to take his big shorts off.
Also, you could fit a lot of gambling money in those shorts. Speaking of like cameos, we're in Vegas. Where's all the yes, we get leathery Steve Wynn at the end, but like, where's all the snake-eyed Steve Wynn at the end? Where's all the Vegas cameos?
Yes,
right? Isn't that like when you make a Vegas movie, you got to have like, you know, Siegfried and Roy pop up or something like that. I mean,
of them,
come on.
Were they
Paul
dead
Blart
by now,
getting
or?
2015. I don't know.
Yeah, I think at least one of them was dead. But
were the tigers still around? I wanted to see Paul Blart get his nuts chomped on by a white tiger.
You know, oddly, the weird thing was the Tigers solo show way better than the work they did in Siegfried and Roy. Just putting that out there.
It looks like they died in 2021 and 2020.
Yes, they died like kind of right there. Oh, so they were around.
They were available.
But I think like the
tiger,
the
tiger
accident,
attack,
had already happened to Roy by that point.
Get a magician in there, you know.
Yes,
where the fuck is Carrot Top?
Oh,
get me David fucking Copperfield. And when I went to Vegas, it was amazing. There was like a 40-foot fucking poster of like David fucking Copperfield.
Hell yeah,
really?
Yeah, exactly.
Despite the allegations, so
at least I don't remember.
Was it like Steve? Was it like a weather torn poster that had been up there since like 1994?
Yes.
You know, the one thing my parents did for me when I was a child, I saw David Copperfield in person.
Whoa.
I got to see the whole like Saw show or whatever it was.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. I remember the TV special where he made the Statue of Liberty disappear. That was cool.
Oh, we were glued to the set.
Yeah, I was a David Copperfield kid. I would watch those specials. I liked them.
You can't cancel David Copperfield. He's got the power of misdirection. You know? As soon as you try and pin him down, poof, puff of smoke.
And he's a character out of literature. You know what I mean? From fucking hundreds of years ago.
He's always been here.
Exactly. There's a painting somewhere getting older.
One thing I want to mention about the opening credits to this movie, because I think I was getting a similar, like a little bit of deja vu. So this might also be in the first movie. This like in the Line of Fire-esque score at the beginning where we're just doing the title card. God damn.
Awful.
So terrible.
I mean, holdover from the first one, right? Didn't they have like Police Academy type nonsense at the beginning with the big shield flying in?
Probably.
I think you're right. Something like that. And then this like very self-serious French horn orchestration or whatever.
And then cut to the saddest 9 minutes of a movie that I've seen since. I don't even know. Like,
no, Steve, the funniest 9 minutes of a movie I've ever seen. I'm going to pay this movie a compliment. I love the divorce blubbering. I love the mom being hit by a milk truck.
It's just like, I think we were talking about this maybe off the air, but like the Sandman sometimes works pathos into his movies. You're able to feel for those Sandler characters in one way or another. I mean, like the sweetness of like taking care of grandma from Happy Gilmore, or like his all around, the way that he interacts with the kid in Big Daddy's kind of like a loving-ish whatever. But like it's one earned and also like built around comedy at all times. This is just like this sad sack, like, oh, my fucking wife from the first movie divorced me 6 days into it. And then my mom, who is kind of like his caretaker in that first movie, let's be real about it, is like totally just face first killed by a milk truck that runs her over.
So fucking good seeing her be hit. You see this woman get hit by a truck.
I mean, like, it seems like if you get there was a scheduling conflict for the wife. I forget her name is. She's fantastic actress from Glee, I'm sure. But like, you can get her for a day, and it's just like, babe, I'm going to the big conference in LA. Oh, sweetie, have a good time. And then it's not so desperately sad. Like, it's just it's Solons-esque, this sad.
I think they're trying to recreate the first movie where it's like so sad and so
don't worry, he's still a fat loser.
Because that's what I want to see. I'm buying it. One for a fat loser too, please.
Oh, listen, I know it's your first day at selling tickets at the movie box office. I'm your training manager here. A lot of times when people come in to buy tickets for movies, they forget what the actual title is. And you have to be on your toes and translate what they're saying. So I'll give you a heads up, Raiders. This is your first day working the box office. They're going to come in and they're going to want to say, one, please, for Fat Loser 2.
Ooh.
That is Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. So just write that down on your pad here so there's no confusion here. Fat Loser 2 is just the Paul Blart sequel. Let's get that going.
Paul Blart 2 equals Fat Loser 2. Okay, got it. Which I'm ready to go.
It made $107 million at the box office.
That's
Fat Loser 2.
Wild.
Fat Loser 2.
Yep.
Fat Loser 2. Fat Loser 2. Fat Loser 2.
Yeah.
Jayma Mays is the woman who played Amy in the first movie. The only thing you see of her here in this second one is just a clip from the end of the first movie. Raini Rodriguez, who plays Maya, the daughter, is the same actress who played her in the first movie. I got to say, kind of surprised we didn't get somebody, like Keir O'Donnell from that first movie to come back. Or where was Peter Garrity, the fucking police chief, Bobby Cannavale? Like, where's any of those people to, like, follow him to Vegas also?
Doing something better.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes.
It's just so
to this sadness, Steve. Like, I feel like they were trying to go for. I mean, I guess in a lot of Happy Madison stuff, it's like they want that nihilism of Billy Madison, But it's like it's such a fine line for it to actually work. And I mean, I think the Sandman he's that pivot point. You need need him to pull that off effectively. And it's just like, I mean, it is funny that. They do the milk truck gag, but it's also like how many times have we seen, the out of frame thing, come through and kill someone?
Yeah, no, totally. But it's also like, that's just a really fucking brutal, like, my mother was run down in the street. Is everybody laughing? Like, it's such a weird thing.
And I mean, like, you could get your little daddy's little girl is going to college stuff. Again, if if the grandmother is there, or maybe she just dies of natural causes, or
Right.
the wife is there. You can still get your fucking paternalistic horse shit in this movie without a problem.
It might actually give a little more heart to what you were speaking about Sandler's movies, where you actually give a fuck about these characters. Instead, they're just, it's like a sad, weird joke with this movie.
Yes, because he's fat. And I mean, like, we want to always pretend it's not because he's fat, but it is because he's fat.
Yes,
and
definitely.
It's like, oh no, he's hypoglycemic. That's why we're laughing. I mean, it's like, he's fat.
One of the biggest jokes in the movie is the idea that an attractive woman would think he's, attractive.
That's the joke, is this gorgeous woman in this movie is like stumbling over herself, like can't put two fucking words together, talking to him.
If I was Blart, that happened to me with this incredibly attractive woman, I'd be like, yeah, it's a hairpiece. Like, I know that's what you're looking at, right? Yeah, it's a big, yeah, it is. No, what? Let's move. That's what you're looking at. That's why you're stumbling and looking at me and trying not to look in my eyes, because you're trying not to look at my fucking hairpiece. And yeah, it's a hairpiece. It gives me confidence. What? This thing is terrible in this movie, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's really bad, dude. We were talking off the air, I think, about like when we'll get to it when we get to it in the movie, but he is knocked into a swimming pool for various comedy reasons at one point, and like he gets out to be like, oh, I survived not drowning in this pool. And he's like shaking all over the place and shit. And they had to be like, dude, you can wave your arms, you can pound your chest like a gorilla, whatever you want to do. Do not. And we mean do not shake your head. This thing's going to go right off into the pool. But the one thing I have to give this movie is that, like, we get all this up in like the first 5 minutes. It's like, I'm still a fat loser. Don't worry about it. My wife left me. My mother was murdered by the milk truck. And then we get the daughter got into UCLA at the same time he gets invited to a security professionals convention in Vegas. And boom. We are in Las Vegas. I have to give it to this movie. It's 94 minutes. We get right to Las Vegas.
It gets there. And I can't help but think about, we just did Beverly Hills Cop 3, which also had a security awards scene.
Yeah.
Ellis the Wall!
Yes. No, but we're not just going to Vegas, man. It's the best day of my life. Oh,
man.
It ass. Babies bopping ass. That's the whole song.
Was everywhere. You couldn't escape this song. Children listening, when you weren't even born in 2015, but that song was everywhere.
My dead.
I mean, like, it's a song for babies to bop their ass to. That's the whole fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. It's just, that guy. I wonder, like, when you wrote the song, like, was it like about addiction? Was it going to be about like? It's like, no, it's just something for 4-year-olds to bop around to at fucking theme parks.
This is a band you never even heard of before. I'm looking at the IMDb Tribune soundtrack listing. Performed by Best Day of My Life. Performed by American authors.
No, I would have thought Imagine Dragons.
Does anyone know American authors?
I do not.
This was the song, but I'll tell you who's really familiar with them. Mm-hmm. Because Steve, you're talking about babies bopping asses, little kids bop shit, which is fine, dude. But you are glossing over the primary function of that song.
Oh, please.
Which was to appear at every fucking white person's wedding from whatever the year it came out to, let's say, 10 years after that. This was a song like you could not escape at weddings, or like videos of weddings, or like television shows or movies that featured a wedding in them. That song was a playing.
Yes, guys, I'm on my phone. I Googled American Authors Band. People also ask, what happened to the band American Authors? Are American authors still together?
What does Google have to say about that?
Let's see here. Are they still together?
Speaking of music news, R.I.P. Shifty Shell Shock. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Come
news.
My baby, come my baby.
Sad day for music history all around. Original member James Adam Shelly, who played guitar and banjo, has left the band American Authors, but they'll continue as a trio.
Oh, nice. Wow. Who's doing the banjo then if it's not him?
I
mean, it's not the same song. It's not the same feel, the same vibe.
I guess that's why the fan base withered away.
But now the good news is you don't have to just have an MP3 of that song. They will play your wedding.
Yeah, they're also opening for Raffi later as well.
It's the best day of my opals and bononos, Steve. Absolutely. So yeah, we get to Vegas. He's wearing this asshole aquarium button-down shirt. Looks like a real fucking moron.
Well, this is the thing. Asshole is the word, because, like, all right, he's so sad. His life is falling apart, and all he has is his beautiful dirter who is going to try, heaven the fuck forbid, try and go to college and live.
Yeah, not if he has anything to say about it later in the movie. That's for sure.
Yeah,
But this is
that's
Paul
my
Blart.
servant.
This is Paul Blart. He just goes up to a fucking hotel like we all have, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, your room isn't ready." And he turns into a complete dickhead over the most common fucking issue to happen when you go to a hotel.
It happens to us every time we go on tour.
Absolutely. And you know what you do? You go, "Oh, that stinks. Please hold my bag. I'll be at the bar when you need me."
Exactly. And to that point, this poor guy behind the desk is like, the restaurant's open, and he still has to make a big farting stinko for it.
Because it's this, he suffers from this delusion of people respect mall security guards. And like, this is a security convention where he, I guess, is under the impression, thanks to this other security guard lady that he meets in line, like, that he's to give this keynote address. So like, he thinks he's king shit. And it's like, dude, look at your profession once again. No one respects you. 3 minutes ago in this movie, a little boy was slapping you in the face.
Yes. Yes, that we were introduced basically. Oh, wait. That's before he goes to Vegas, right? Where
he finds a lost kid at the mall.
It's the one mall cop scene in the film.
Right. Right. And the mother is like, hug this disgusting man that found you. And the baby doesn't want to do it. To the point where the baby has to defend itself by slapping him.
I thought now this was going to be a thing where the mother was insisting on the hug and like it would happen. And then she was going to be like, "Oh, great. This will definitely go viral on my TikTok or Instagram or whatever was going on in 2015. I thought it was like she wanted the kid to hug him like for a bit.
I think this was the Vine era. Remember the Vine stars?
Vine.
They're still with us. Oh my God, they're still with us somehow.
No, Vine's not still around.
No, but those people, right? Like, isn't like Logan Paul and some of these other people originated?
Is that where they started?
Prune them away.
Prune them.
Who needs them?
There is a Vine that I've been looking for years. If anyone has it, please get me on Twitter or something like that, or X. It's a piece of toast. You just see a toaster, and the toast pops out of the toaster and lands on a plate, and the guy filming goes, "Oh my God!" Like he's been trying, I
All
guess.
day.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. One time this toast is gonna pop out, and it's gonna land perfectly on the plate, and it doesn't. Oh my God! I fucking love it so much.
Are you sure that wasn't Paul Blart's Vine? It sounds like a day in the Blart kitchen.
Oh no, they put some sugar on that bread.
By the way, better subtitle: "A Day in the Blart Kitchen." That's a better movie than fucking going to Vegas.
I'd watch that.
You know what? We always mock when movies like, you change professions for the next movie or whatever. But I would take it. Paul Blart Kitchen guy, I'm in.
Sure, like maybe he's working security at like a let's call it a public access television station, and then like much like that one scene in Mrs. Doubtfire when Robin Williams is like playing with the shit on set, and like the old timer there sees him, like Kevin James is like jerking off, not jerking off. He's jerking around in like a test kitchen, and some
Making
guy's
a
like,
bechamel.
"Oh, Ben,
God.
yes."
Anyway, maybe it's like Gremlins 2, where it's like the Gremlins in the pot because he's so hungry. Maybe he's already like he's in the food somehow. There is
how do we have two of these movies and Paul Blart doesn't pop out of a cake in either of them? That's a great question.
I love the idea.
Eating it as he goes.
It's Paul Blart. He's just jerking off at work, and then all of a sudden, Robert Prosky just shows up and saying, "You know, I got a television station. You could do that for. You could be a big star.
Why don't you stop beating that meat? And you can beat these eggs, kid. Come on,
Yeah.
Paul Blart Test Kitchen."
No, I want it. It's pornography. I want to watch you jerk off on camera.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Well, I mean, he's in Vegas. It's a seedy locale. Maybe
It is.
some photographer be like, "I like the way you look, baby."
Yeah, fuck this like sanitized, Vegas in this movie. Where are the hookers? Like, get some of that in here. Like Paul Blart accidentally runs into some working ladies there, and he doesn't understand the score because he's a moron. Like that would be funny.
I thought that
Wasn't he he was way hornier in the first one, right?
He was.
Yes, yeah.
There was that whole there was like a whole thing like the porn on his computer or something like that, and like
Oh yes, there were videos of some
Yeah.
kind that he's trying to hide from his mother or
All right.
daughter.
I'll Google Paul Blart porn and see what happens.
Oh,
Please
no.
go. There you go. I
Wait,
think
wait,
you will
wait.
immediately lose your internet connection.
Wait,
That's what's
wait.
gonna happen.
Pornhub has a no. This is not that at all.
No.
oh goodness.
She's
Make
getting
sure you
blarted.
bring those whites to set.
So yeah, he's being a real asshole trying to check in. This guy at the desk does kind of get him a little bit here because he's like, oh, one of the, and I don't know about this, but one of the special requests for your room was an endless bowl of peanut M&Ms.
Yes,
funny.
bottomless. Which he says it's medicinal.
Medicinal.
Because of,
Yeah.
Because of his,
hypoglycemia. Yeah.
That's
How
what the
many-
M that's what the M stands for. It's medicine.
it's medicine and medicine.
It's like, how many ways can we humiliate this man due to his weight?
Yes.
It's
Exactly.
too much.
It's too much. The also thing. So yeah, this woman, the actress, I forget her name, is like this from Mall of America. She's like, oh man, I remember 6 years ago that big thing you did. You have to be the keynote speaker. You as Paul Blart at this function have to be like, oh no, I'm not. They didn't ask me. You know what I mean? Like they would have. Like they're not going to tell you. They don't tell you the day of. They want you to write a speech, get it ready. You know what I mean? Like
no, exactly. I think this woman is Loni Love.
That's
who's
her,
been
yeah.
in a bunch of. I think she might do stand up. She was in Soul Plane and some other
Yeah.
shit. Honestly, she's one of the better parts. Of
she's
this
funny.
movie.
She's actually funny. But yes, exactly. Like you are the keynote speaker when they ask you. Not. It's not like an Academy Award that you show up and then they fucking do it night of.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, another thing we have here is the daughter is
The dirter.
Durder.
My
Excuse me.
daughter.
The
My
daughter.
My daughter.
Is,
my daughter.
flirting with the waiter here. This guy Lane.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, there's not as much of the protective dad stuff as I thought there was going to be in this movie. I mean, it's there. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
But like, dude, again, just like from one humiliation over his weight to the next, this is a joke about like, oh, I have this vibrating fork that tells me if I'm eating too fast, and I get like
Wow.
shocked or something if I try to put food in my mouth, like in sequential order. If I do the like fork from the plate to my mouth motion, it knows it and vibrates. Like that's humiliating.
I never heard of the vibrating fork, and I don't think it's a real. Oh
no.
here it is.
Is
Electric,
it real? You got it?
Well, it's an electric spinning fork for spaghetti.
Uh-huh.
So no.
Oh, make sure you bring that vibrating fork to set.
I want you to finger yourself with the vibrating fork. Look
Yeah.
at the camera while you do it.
You got a lot of real talent, kid. I like the vibrating fork. We could use that.
You can't teach that.
No. Here's a tip for you, kid. Put the pointy end in.
I got 3 words for you, kid. Las Vegas residency.
The fork comes back later, so thank God
Of
it's
course
set
it
up.
does.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm so thankful they set it up. This is where he humiliates himself once again when this hotel worker by the name of Davina Martinez, played by Daniela Alonso, shows up, and she's like apologizing that the room wasn't ready or something, and he's doing this like, "Ma'am, I know you're flirting with me,
Yes.
but I don't care." Kind of. This bit drove me fucking crazy because
Yeah.
this lady's like, somehow falls under his spell and he just like poo-poos it. And it's not even like, you know, I guess if it was one thing where it's like, oh, I'm still hung up on Amy or whatever her name was
Yes.
from the first movie. I don't know if that I'm like ready to move on. But it's just this weird, like, I'm going to put this woman down and gaslight her through the whole movie.
Right, because there's something about this, like this fat guy revenge. We're gonna hire a model, and we're gonna treat her like shit. And like, yeah, you want to fuck me, and that's the movie.
Oh man, Fat Guy Revenge is a great movie that I'd love to watch. I mean, maybe that's big. Maybe that's Kevin James's Oscar. It's a big Fat Guy Revenge movie.
That's most of them, I think.
Well, it's him making. He's anyone who's ever made fun of him in high school.
Right.
Then he's going after the airlines for the seats.
And when you say
know,
go
sure.
after, what, does that mean like kill spree?
oh
or-
yeah, killing spree. Absolutely.
Okay, great.
He goes to a fucking Ponderosa Steakhouse and complains that the fried chicken wasn't all you could eat because they threw him out, maybe. That kind of shit, getting revenge there.
He goes specifically to a doctor with a cold, and he's like, all right, if you mentions my weight even once, I'm going to shoot him in the fucking head.
Right. Instead of John Wick, it's John Fork.
John Fork.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm having seconds.
You know what's unfortunate? Just because I think he's a really fun actor, Neal McDonough should have had a better career.
Absolutely.
He's the villain here.
It's sad. Poor guy.
His career has been circling the toilet for a really long time.
It's crazy because he's good. I like him in stuff. I liked him in that Justified role, and now
Band of Brothers.
He's in this.
Great Band of Brothers. Agreed.
Raccoon City. What the hell is that?
That's another Resident Evil thing. The thing
Exactly.
Is, I think
Thank you.
He's game to work, and he knows he's like a Planet Fitness kind of a thing. Like, yeah, other people can, other gyms can charge $140 a month. You can come, but if I get 50 people to do, $5 a month, then that works out to be more money. So it's like, it's the same thing for Neal McDonough choosing roles. It's like, yeah, what if I do 20 movies a year, but I'm cheap, and that'll allow people to hire me, which obviously works.
I mean, it does, but like, I just wish there was a little bit more picky choosy going on. He's doing like fucking those garbage. I don't know if they're Angel Studios movies, but remember there was that movie that came out a few months ago where it was like he was secretly like the devil or a demon in some movie, and it's just like, I don't know, man. You are better spent in better things, and like if he likes working fine, like nothing against him for that. I just wish he would show, like he was in Minority Report.
Sure.
He was great in that first Captain America movie.
He's just running towards that Eric Roberts career at full clip.
Right.
He's in Left Behind, Rise of the Antichrist. So there's that.
That sounds like a great one.
Here's the one I was thinking of, though. It's called The Shift. Yes. After meeting a mysterious stranger, the devil, a man must escape a dystopian world to return to his wife, thanks to the devil. You know what I like? It's just that kind of shit. Yeah, he's playing the benefactor. Like, God damn it.
It's tough. It's tough. And I never saw. He's M. Bison in that second Street Fighter movie.
Oh, Legend of Chun-Li.
The Legend of Chun-Li. Yes.
Wow. Yes. Is that the one with Chris Klein?
It is.
We got to do that.
That's been on the schedule and then removed a few times. Not for any specific reason, but it's been a circular.
People have no idea what the schedule. It's a balancing act. There's tons of stuff that cycle in and out, and we got to get to them.
I got to see James McDonough do the Psycho Crusher move. That's,
definitely.
For all you Street Fighter heads out there.
The Psycho Crusher. I would love to. Doesn't Raul Julia, I do believe, does the Psycho Crusher.
I think he does. You're right. It's been a while since I've seen that.
But... Or my best approximation to it.
It is my final film. Yes, of course I will do the Psycho Crusher.
The Psycho Crusher.
Yes,
I got to see that again.
His final film, but to him it was Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. So McDonough, he's basically doing like a bad guy Ocean's 11 kind of deal. Like he's going to rob this casino by swapping out all these pieces of art that are in here, which I guess we're to believe at the end of the movie, this is like Steve Wynn's personal collection of art that's just sitting in this hotel, and they're stealing it because he's got like dudes on the inside of the security team here, etc.
They do such a paint by numbers version of setting this up where it's like, I think you had to wait until later in the movie for the daughter to actually say, I think they're stealing art, before you knew what the hell they were doing. You're just accepting like, oh, here's the villain with those icy baby blue eyes ready to steal stuff. Although I guess he's extra evil because he's got the heterochromia thing going on.
Yeah, the David Bowie thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Yes.
Although it is, to that point though, Ben, like we learn what's going on way before Kevin James. And like the moment when Paul Blart realizes what the plan is, it's just way too far after it's like 50 minutes after the audience knows what's going on. And he's like, oh my God, they're taking the art. And I was like, dude, catch up to your own movie.
He is too busy trying to get his daughter, who's about, 17, 18, going to college, trying to make her wear a baby monitor to leave the
Yes.
hotel room. That's what he's
Yes.
concerned with.
And she's wearing the most chaste bathing suit that I've seen
Yes.
in the last 20 years. It's like fucking something that Olive Oil would wear in a Popeye cartoon.
It is 1920s for sure.
And he's like, "What'd you get that from Victoria's Secret, you slut? You better get changed." And all the dads in the audience are slapping their knees, I guess.
Dude, it is a Blart-esque bit of comic gold because he's like, "Oh, geez, Maya, thanks for showing me Victoria's Secret." And it's like, okay, asshole. This is the second of these movies, and this is the second instance of Victoria's Secret mentioned in one way or another.
Sure.
Just like the basest, like, what is something everyone knows? Victoria's Secret. Okay, let's make a Victoria's Secret joke 30 years after that made anyone laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a joke, Jack.
Steve, did you notice who's one of the heavies here? One of the guys on the inside?
You're talking about DB Woodside?
I am, absolutely. Yes. Principal Wood from Buffy, dude.
Season 7, a pretty awful season. That guy's career, not so great.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I think he's pretty good. And I wish he wound up, like, getting more chances. But yeah, that 7th season of Buffy's trash, for one thing. I love him being Paul Blart. Because, again, like, the other part of this is, like, he's not just, bad with the ladies and whatever else. Like, he is just a giant baby man. Like, he's at this craps table. He doesn't know how to play craps. The waitress comes up and asks, like, if he wants a drink. He's like, "Do you have root beer?" That whole thing about, do you have root beer?
Well, because you remember, in the first movie, he doesn't drink. And then when he accidentally does, I guess he falls asleep, and that's terrible.
Well, yeah, because I think he goes to, like, the Fuddruckers or whatever with his coworkers, and he gets wasted doing the karaoke or whatever in the first movie. But, like, I don't know. Why don't you be a 50-year-old man and just get a fucking seltzer water with lime, dude? This fucking, a root beer. Oh, round of root beer for everybody at the table. Did you know the soda's free here?
Oh, my God. And then, of course, when it comes, he chugs it.
It is. Paul Blart chugging that root beer is revolting.
I was shocked that they had a mug for this root beer.
Well, because that's the thing with the fucking casino drinks, right? It's like, yeah, it's a free drink, but it's tiny and it's watered down.
Well,
you're not getting this massive
I'm sorry.
mug.
The Paul Blart too told me if I go to the Steve Wynn's resort and it's not in a beautiful mug, I'm going to start putting my finger in some chests.
I'll start poking around, dude.
Paul Blart promised me this.
So we meet Kevin James' real-life brother, Gary Valentine, as a different role in this movie, Saul Gundermutt, who's the head of this security guard association or whatever for this conference.
Yes, this is something else, huh? Where has this talent been hiding?
No, I mean, it's not. I mean, he's just wearing a funny teeth and the wackadoo hairdo.
It's really it's too much. It's too much.
And poor Anna Gasteyer, who is legitimately hilarious.
Yes.
And I think, like, she's doing her best with what she's given in this movie, but she is just tacked onto this dude. I mean, she's not given a lot, Ben, you're right. But, like, every scene, more or less, is just her having to deal with Gary Valentine's performance.
I felt really bad for her because she's great, and she has nothing to do in this but be around Gary Valentine, a.k.a. Gary James, a.k.a. Gary Kipfening, or whatever their real name is.
Ficking,
but
hard to pin down. Shifty character.
Yeah, many aliases.
Yeah,
I think we should
going on there.
We got to arrest this guy and see what's happening,
dude. And then the biggest waste of this movie, Nicholas Turturro as, like, hotshot security guard guy, Nick Panera, I guess is his name.
He's in the Happy Madison Rolodex, I think. You know what I mean? I think he's been in a couple of these.
I think you're totally right.
Hey, is Adam gonna cameo in this one? We don't know. We hope so. We'll know in a couple of weeks. He said maybe in a couple of weeks.
We might have to let down the sad brothers of celebrities.
Yeah, I mean, he's in, at least just from his top 4 on IMDb, he's in Longest Yard with the Sandman, and he also 3 years before this movie was starring with Mr. James here, and Here Comes the Boom, which is his like boxing movie, or maybe it's Ultimate Fighting. One of them.
I think it's MMA.
It's MMA, yeah.
Oh, right, because like Kevin James really got into that, like because of that movie. Like he appears at matches and whatnot.
Do you think that's a good film? I haven't seen it.
Here Comes the Boom.
Yeah, that's actually before this movie. Interesting.
It is, yes. I doubt it.
Here Comes the Boom? More like There Goes the Audience.
Yes.
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Pulled up the filmography. Joe Rogan as himself.
Of course.
Oh. Well, that audience is coming back. People love Joe Rogan. Oh, who
They
can't
do.
get enough?
Oh,
Can't
this
get
is the depths of Nicholas Turturro's involvement in the Happy Madison-verse, though. He appears in 2011's Bucky Larson, Born to be a Star. So you are in the Nick Swardson levels of these movies.
Hey, Nick, yeah, of course I'll do the movie. Is Adam going to be in it? You think he's going to be a cameo or what? We're gonna know in a couple of weeks. He said we're a maybe. It's a hard maybe. If he's got a dentist appointment that day, but if it finishes early, he will put on a wig and do it.
Do you think Adam Sandler's seen any of these movies?
No.
Nikki, I'm just looking for just a fake Sandler hand waving outside of a limo. That's all I want.
No, dude, they should hire a double, like from across the street to wave at people.
It's just like some dude yelling at, like, da-boo-dee-da-boo-dee-doo. Wow, that was him.
Wow, Adam cameoed in our movie. It's going to be a hit.
A heeba-dee-dee-ba-dee.
Nick Turturro has the ignominy of being the third. It's a Daniel Baldwin-esque life when you're like the third in a family of actors, because obviously you got Big John sitting atop with a fucking crown on his head.
Sure,
the Turturro clan, and you got to give number 2 to Ada. The Sopranos alone, it's enough.
Sopranos alone. I'll say though, he's not all Happy Madison and nothing,
No.
because he was Martinez on NYPD Blue for like most of that show, I think. So like, there's a little bit of prestige there.
But he was a number 2. Then Ada ate his lunch by doing Sopranos, and now he's number 3 forever. It's just it's not gonna happen.
Well, John and Aida weren't in Excess Baggage in 1997, so you know.
Speaking of NYPD Blue, I feel like Dennis Franz should be cast in Fat Guy Revenge. John Fork.
Oh, definitely. Or maybe he could be Papa Blart.
You don't think I'm going to get my fat guy revenge with a man in the White House?
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
No, he's got to be the old guys. Like, all these people are laughing at your weight, kid. You got to get in their face and kill them. You got to kill. I got all these guns and stuff.
Wow, they're distracted by your big belly. You get them.
You can't be afraid to show some ass.
Oh, definitely.
You got to show some ass.
You got to approach them ass first.
Like a baboon.
Hey, Tootsie Roll, they ain't laughing witches, they's laughing at yous.
Gotta get your fat guy revenge.
Oh, God, I love this. I'm in a fat universe of movies.
I dub thee John Fork.
Yeah, I think I'm hungry.
What's he knighting him with? Like a hoagie?
Yeah, it's a foot long from Subway.
Now we both take a bite and the ritual is complete.
You start at one end of the sandwich and I'll start at the other, and we'll start munching till we Lady and the Tramp each other.
Yeah, there's a whole league of fat assassins. Here's all these gold coins. Yeah, they're chocolate. Try not to eat them, though.
Yeah, the assassins only Econo Lodge off the thruway there. They don't accept any half-eaten chocolate coins, all right?
Chomp, 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 smooch, burp. And it is complete.
Speaking of him being an asshole, because he hasn't done that in a few minutes in this movie, he goes outside and like Nick Turturro's kind of like giving him shit. There's a third guy in this, like the legion of security dudes that are, I guess, kind of his friends, but they're outside the hotel, and what does he see pull up? but a dude on a Segway, and he's got to just showboat to this guy.
Yes.
And it's just a thing where it's like, this guy is just asking for a driver's license, like you would need if you rented a car, if you rented a boat, if you're using this moving vehicle, this whatever people mover Segway thing. Like, just show him the ID, dude. And he's like, oh yeah, is this good enough ID for you? And he's like doing all these tricks and whatever, like a real showboat, real asshole.
Stand back. It's time. It's time for the bedrock of this movie.
Yes.
Segway comedy.
Segway comedy.
Segway comedy and being hit by a car just like his mother before him. I love that part.
I actually this him getting hit by a car made me laugh too. Actually,
Yep. I had to write down in my notes when there were any legitimate laughs in this movie, and unfortunately, him getting hit by the car in the parking lot is pretty funny. Do you think it was like the Reaper was like, oh shit, man, I accidentally killed his mother. I meant to run him over with that milk truck.
Final Destination. I would love that.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Then you got Tony Todd in this movie. That would be cool. So we get a little bit of their hotel room here. It's cheap as fuck. This is just a bad blue screen in front of a set window right here for their big hotel suite. And he's like, all right, honey, like we got the meet and greet. Now here's your 18-year-old daughter going off to college. She's in Vegas. Dude, don't be insulted when she doesn't want to go to your security guard conference meet and greet with you.
So, come on, Blart.
And she's just like, oh, I think I'm gonna take a bath and take a nap. Because honestly, even the promise of final death would be better than going to this fucking mixer with you.
Yes, because they have the blowout about, he finds at some point her admission to
a little later. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Right, but the blowout is because he notices her talking to Lane outside, and he starts. One part I thought was actually a little funny is when he pretends to be part of a conversation, and he's just like putting his, moving your hands a little bit, pretending to talk. Yes. I thought that was kind of nice.
It's not bad. I like when he's pretending to hold the train of the wedding dress, like with the couple, then like. It's right when she catches him, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'll see you at the reception. And he, like, turns there, and he's like, I don't think I'm going to go.
That was that blowout. And then I guess, I forget what happens next, but he ends up at the convention floor to see all these security guns.
Of course.
Because this is like the mixer, I guess. You get some cocktails, and then you walk the floor looking at all the non-lethals, as they're called in this movie.
Right, yeah.
And he sees, we don't get a look at it, but this is the tease of the super shredder Segway that he uses at the end of the movie. The big, like, juiced up thing that he's on. Like, this guy's like, oh, I saw you doing a bunch of cool tricks on the Segway out there. So you're one of the pros. I'll let you in. Look what we're going to debut later. And it's a weird, like, fucking Pulp Fiction briefcase moment where this guy, like, peels back the curtain and all this blue light hits him in the face, but you don't see what he's looking at. And he's, like awestruck by it,
It's dumb. And I think that there's like this, watching all this stuff, there's like a goop gun. There's a gun that shoots marbles. I'm like, shoots marbles. What is this, for Kevin fucking McAllister?
Shoots Christmas ornaments at people. But there's also a gun that's this non-lethal beanbag firearm. And is there a clip with 50 of these beanbags in it? They're shooting these beanbags at these targets. They're not reloaded.
This is also we haven't talked really about Eduardo Verástegui as Eduardo, who is actually sort of dating Divina, who's like the real deal security guy on Force.
Yes,
and he's like showing up Paul Blart because he wants to, and like he thinks he's a big fat idiot, which
from the get go he noticed Blart rejecting Divina.
Yes.
And they're an item. But yeah, we get the whole "you're not a real cop" Blart.
Like everything this guy says is completely true.
Yeah, that's true. And he's better at the beanbag gun. He gets all the targets in this scene where he shows them up.
Yes, and which is annoying because later in the movie, Blart when he gets the beanbag gun, he's like fucking aces with it. I'm like, we showed that he was bad at it. So what?
Yes, I noticed that too, Steve. And you know what I think it is, dude?
What's that?
Is that his full-on amazing mall cop powers don't kick in unless he is like symbiotically connected to a Segway. Because when he's doing that later in the movie, he's riding the souped up Segway thing and being awesome at his job. So it's like until he's in his mall security guard equivalent of like a mech suit, right? He just sucks ass.
Got to be in the mall whites. He's got to be on a Segway. He needs to be in close proximity to a mall. Like, Vegas is a mall city, but that's just sustaining him. You know, to get to full Blart power, he's got to be
smell a food court. You know?
Oh yeah. He needs Orange Julius flowing through those veins.
Quick, I need to chug some Orange Julius and smell some curly fries being fried up.
Little Cinnabon in the air.
Oh, yeah. Snort that Cinnabon.
I gotta say,
dude.
I gotta say, I'm pretty shocked that, so, like, basically what happens is he goes back up to his room, and Maya has gone out to have lunch with Lane, I believe it is, down in the hotel or whatever, or just hang out with him by the pool, whatever it is. And he comes into this room and sees like she's left water in the tub and there's like candles still burning, which bad move there, girl, whatever. But like he thinks immediately that she's been kidnapped. And I'm pretty surprised that this movie found themselves above making a Taken reference of any kind.
I was stunned. Like, what? It's
right?
2015. Like, of course, it's right there. Just take it. It's an apple. Take it.
Yes, this is your chocolate-covered gold coin. Eat it. It's easy as hell.
But instead, we have this awkward scene with the actual police, and it's just like, oh, the phone rings. It's like, oh, yeah, that's my daughter. She's in the restaurant downstairs.
I do love this one security guard that just goes, we'll find your wife. And he's like, oh, I don't have a wife. Your girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. And the dude just goes, does anybody love you? Oh, that was I had to write it down. LOL.
But this is they all leave, and he notices in her bathroom because she's looking good in the bathtub. The acceptance letter from UCLA, and like again, I know it's a comedy. He's overplaying it, but like he's a real dick to this little girl.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
He starts berating her. It's like, what happened to my little George Washington? He could never tell a lie.
Listen, here's the thing real quick. Don't call your teenage daughter your little George Washington. That's incredibly weird.
That's very bizarre.
Can I ask you guys an honest question?
Of course, Ben.
Does anyone want some smog on their earthquake flakes?
Oh, boy.
Woo!
Yes. Oh, my God. Because she's like, if I go to UCLA, you can visit me in the winter. And he's like, do I want smog on my earthquake flakes?
What the fuck is that line?
What is that? What is that?
I want to volley a question back to you, Ben. And of course, this is also for Eric and Steve as well. But that line, improv or written in the script? What do we think?
Ooh.
That's hard to tell.
I think
it is.
I think it's well. He wrote the movie, so it's kind of 6 to 1, half dozen of the other. So
yes,
but he also co-wrote it with this Nick Bakay person. So.
Yes.
Oh yes. Push.
Nick McKay, the cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, right. Which I believe we learned all this on the Paul Blart 1 episode.
Yes,
he was in Seinfeld in the smelly car episode.
Oh, right. He's Elaine's boyfriend there. The red-haired guy. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to say it was in the script because I feel like the most of his, you kind of touched on it earlier with some of the more physical bits that feel like he's just kind of in the moment and rolling with things. And to his credit, he does some of that is, chuckle inducing, I guess. But
he's always been a good physical comedian. I'll always stand by that.
But like this line, I don't know. It's one of several jokes that are just shoehorned in where it's just like, oh, we need to have a joke here.
Can't you think of something better? I could think of something better even on
set.
I've
got it. Let's have him run into a window. We'll run into some glass.
Right.
I mean, it's the equivalent of just like, putting like a hand to mouth like fart noise. Like that's like, well, we don't got anything. How about
very good, Ben. Ben is going method. That was his actual rectum making that noise.
Does that work for you guys?
That's better than the fucking movie.
Hey, I was laughing.
So he says, decision overruled. Judge Blart is in session. And then she gets up and runs away. She's upset. And
he
he's
smashes the table.
big fat chase scene. I'm chasing after my daughter at this restaurant.
And it's great. I mean, like, also what doesn't come up, which is, it's funny because the end of the movie solves a problem that is a question that's never asked, is like, well, how are we going to pay for it? I'm a fucking mall security guard. Yep. You know what I mean? How are we going to pay for you to fly this way and that way? Even with student loans, it's insanely expensive to fly you across country at least twice a year. All that stuff. And then all of a sudden, here comes big fucking Mr. Goblin Win. Is like, here's a check for money. You win.
Yes, exactly.
You win.
It's very weird. And you also don't know what she wants to do at school. And I feel that that's kind of important too, because his thing is like, she's like, I want to go to UCLA. It's a great school, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, wanting her to go to some like Central Jersey technical college,
junior college as well. So I don't even know what that means. Is that like a community school or associates only? Maybe, I guess.
Yeah, like a 2-year school.
Probably can't afford to put her to a 4-year school, which is totally fine.
Which is totally fine. You could transfer in for the last 2 years if you really wanted to.
But then explain that
exactly, because the way it plays out is the movie just telling you. Which I mean, the movie also does. The movie backs 2 reasons here by the end of the film, and it's annoying, right? Because until Steve Wynn has that check, and he's like, you can go to college, look at this. And she's like, holy crap, that's a lot of money that you were awarded for saving the casino. But before that, it's played as like, he doesn't want her to go because he's lonely, and that's the thread through like the whole movie. So like, you don't need 2 reasons. Either they can't fucking afford it, and that's why he doesn't, or he's just the loser, and that's why he doesn't. But like, if that's the case, then the end of the movie with the check, it shouldn't matter, because that was never a reason set up at the beginning of the film.
Exactly. You have to do that. You have to make that thing happen, or else it doesn't make any sense.
And she comes in hot here with, again, some like overly dramatic, scene writing. Like, he's already fallen over 6 times in this movie. He's been hit by a car while riding a Segway. A woman was run over by a milk truck in this movie. It is beyond past the point where you can have this line that I think the actress actually hits, where she's like, look, I know you've lost a lot lately and you're scared, but what you're doing right now is so wrong. And she's right, but like, the time for that kind of tone of speaking has passed in this film.
For sure. So then she storms upstairs. He starts fucking around. Basically what happens is Nick Turturro is the keynote speaker.
Right.
He is hitting on Jackie Sandler because she's so attractive. She's a good looking woman, but like, it's like so sexy. Oh my God. And he gets too drunk to do anything.
Right. And she says that he smells like peat moss and curry, and I think I'm going to throw up.
And it's this weird thing, though. Like,
I don't even know what that means.
There's like a weird spate of "you smell like" jokes in this movie.
Yeah,
there were like 2 or 3 other ones. Didn't Sandler, or not Sandler, didn't Kevin James comment on like how the security guy smelled?
Yes,
and like someone.
Oh yeah, he smells like tobacco and vanilla.
Well, it's like
what it was. He's like enchanted by the smell. Yes.
Is this like a weird? I feel like there were weird sort of reaches for things feral-esque, like rich mahogany, or like the fight. The whole hallway fight in the casino is like
that's just from Anchorman. You're totally right. That's just the Anchorman cameo fight.
But they totally whiff
both
on
of those movies.
Like,
yeah, no, they do, because this entire movie's a whiff.
It's
but I take umbrage with the insult. I really cannot stand using the smell of curry as an insult.
That seems really weird.
It's like, Can we stop that? It's like, it's lightly xenophobic.
More than lightly.
Curry's delicious. It smells great. It tastes great. Can we fucking stop this? Like, this movie was made in 2015, not 2003.
It wishes it was 2003.
It certainly does, because that's when all these fucking terrible jokes still flew.
The audience might still be there. All the dads in the audience, they're thinking it's 2000.
Oh, finally, someone's nailing on curry again. Yes.
Yes. But earlier in the movie, Nick Turturro is an antagonist. He's like, Blart, I'm the guy who's doing the keynote, you stupid jerk. And then all of a sudden, here he is drunkenly hitting on Adam Sandler's wife. She's like, could you please go away? And then here comes Kevin James and his fat ass, and he's just like, actually, you're kind of being a bitch because he's being nice to you. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Dude, yeah. He tries to use security guard logic to fucking gaslight this woman. He's like, look, my friend here, I don't know if you knew this, but the Security Administration Convention is in town, and my friend here's giving the keynote address, and he saw a beautiful woman sitting alone at a bar and wanted to make sure you were okay. Like, dude, fuck you,
It's
Paul
how
Blart.
pathetic he is that, like, this guy was just insulting you. And he's like, well, maybe if I help him get him laid, maybe he'll like me.
Yep,
my
exactly.
friend. It's so pathetic. It's such a bizarre moment in this movie, and then like it's all to get Nick Turturro to get too drunk and pass out.
Yes, he
deal.
passes out, and then of course, she is swayed by the logic of Blart. Maybe I overreacted.
Of
Dude,
course.
yeah, she apologizes.
And now he's drunk and passed out, and now Blart's gonna have to give the keynote address, and he's sweating bullets over this. He's hyperventilating. He needs a bag to breathe in and out of. He grabs a Panda Express bag. And here's more smell-based humor because it smells like
You're right.
orange
God
chicken or something.
Yes. And it's more lightly xenophobic. It's orange chicken, that food they eat.
But okay, a little bit of umbrage with this one because one, Panda Express is 100% known for the orange chicken.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the only thing you should ever get at a Panda Express. And also, I would push back on this, Steve, only because it's not like the ew, you smell like curry. It's the that's orange chicken.
Oh, okay.
He's hungry.
Of course.
He's powering back up.
Yes, exactly.
He just had to smell it from the crowd, dude.
That's right. Use the orange chicken to your advantage.
There should be a health
Each
bar,
huff.
a health bar above the screen that shows us exactly has he smelled enough food or has he eaten enough yet. But Davina stops by to give his uniform or whatever.
His dress whites. Okay.
Right, for this big thing. And this is where we get the, like, please. She's like, I have a boyfriend. I wasn't hitting on you. He's like, please, ma'am, I invented the fake boyfriend thing and your lip is sweating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's irresistible to women.
And this is where you get sort of like confirmation on that because he closes this dressing room door in her face and she like touches her like upper lip and it's like, oh my God, I am horny for Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Which is I mean, sure.
Maybe he knows what women want.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he's got, because this is like.
He could hear their thoughts is what you mean?
Oh, yeah. She's under his spell. Like he convinced the Mrs. Sandler in the bar. Like
that's true.
I don't know.
That's true.
Paul Blart could have quite the plot.
So he has to take a breather. Yeah, he huffs the orange chicken bag and he goes out into this courtyard where it's completely empty except for this dude just playing piano. And then he sits on a bench. And this is this a leftover bit from Zookeeper? Like he fights this crane?
Yeah, it must be.
I'm sad to report this actually got me.
Really? Did it?
This got me.
Wow.
Bird fight got you, huh?
Maybe I needed to turn the AC on or something like that. Or what.
It's very hot day today.
Yeah, you were suffering heat stroke while watching this movie.
You're delirious.
The cutting back and forth between, there's something about animals too, where I'm kind of a sucker for, any kind of animal based humor, but the bird pecking at him and then the guy playing the piano, just going back and forth. I don't know.
I like that the guy playing the piano doesn't give a shit. He always does this polite little head
nod. The little nod.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the nod, the same nod.
Yeah,
like
that guy's a good guy.
Yeah,
it's a good guy.
It's a good gag. It's reason. Look, this is the best bit in the movie because it's written that way. You know what I mean? Like, there's you got the music going. You know what I mean? That you've got it's a pretty good looking bird puppet. I love a puppet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wanted this movie to take it one step farther though, because it's very clearly like a puppet at times. He needs to tase this thing and accidentally kill it.
Yeah,
there's just like some smoke, and then because all of this movie is just fat jokes. A fellow fat guy could come out and be like, "I smell hot wings," or like whatever it was.
And then Steve Wynn at the end could like, "Oh wait, let me write a different check. -1 exotic bird."
Paul, Vegas is crumbling. You got to eat that bird, pal. It's going to give you the energy you need to take on these terrorists.
Oh, that'd be great. And then he'll just say like orange chicken or something and start woofing it down.
Oh, maybe he's like Mega Man, dude, and you can select which food power he has, level to level. So
Love
it's like,
it.
let's put orange chicken Paul Blart into action right now. And he's going around orange chickening people, whatever that would look like.
I would love that.
Meanwhile, Maya, the daughter, this little budding relationship she has with this Lane character. I kept waiting for this kid to be crooked, but he's on the straight and level the whole movie.
Which is, I mean, it seems like, I don't know, do something with this guy.
He's so underdeveloped. Like, I have no idea why he wants to talk to Maya, what's going on. Like, you don't know anything about this guy.
No, and that's why there's a moment in the movie where Neal McDonough says to somebody, like, bring me our man on the inside. And so, like, right a few minutes after that happens, because, like, it's totally irrelevant. We don't need to talk about it every time the movie cuts back to it. But, like, until Paul Blart starts battling these dudes, all you see of them is them very meticulously carrying out their plan of like scanning devices and swapping out these art pieces and whatever. But they're all this scene
preparing to get their steel on.
Yeah. But to your point, if Lane turned out to be the guy on the inside, you could do a funny joke like, well, sorry, Maya. I mean, I got into UCLA. It's very expensive.
Yes.
Got to pay for it somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, because when like that scene happens and it ends with McDonough being like, get me our man on the inside. And then like a few minutes later, this kid texts her and is like, come to this party, and has a picture of room 1515. So she goes up there. And like there is a raging party going on, and he's like, oh yeah, the cleaning staff lets me know when the high rollers check out early, yada yada yada. And then she finds out, like, she goes into a connected room, and it's like, oh, this other presidential suite, and that's where McDonough and crew have their little headquarters, and she gets spotted. And then the kid runs into her, and I thought it was going to be like a, gee, Maya, I wasn't going to tell you this till the end of the movie, or so, whatever, like that turn that happens in these kinds of movies.
Sure, but no, it never ever happens. It just, he's a nice guy. Okay,
yeah, he's just a nice kid, and that's fine. Meanwhile,
underwritten. I'd call him underwritten.
Sure, about as underwritten as you can get.
Non-written.
He just sits around, is like, I like you, Maya. Smile. The only thing that you find out is he got the GED. Which is interesting. It's something.
I mean, thank God he's got dialogue, because otherwise he'd be an extra. He would just be an extra in this movie. This is the big, of course, we got to talk about the keynote scene.
Oh, yes.
So he finally gives this speech. And wouldn't you know it, Paul Blart, great improviser, because this ain't no written speech.
Oh. This is a terrible speech, though, right? I mean, I am honored to be here. Why do we do it? We're easy targets. People call us fat, skinny, lumpy. They point out our bad skin. We live as we dream, alone. What the fuck?
Well, look, maybe it's
psycho.
Maybe it's a bad speech to you, dude. But the point I was making was this room winds up hanging on his every fucking word, and he brings the house down with him.
Right, because Blart, when people ask me, why do you do it? I don't have a choice. Security chose me. Every morning I put my pants one leg at a time. This is like filler dialogue here. And I hear the same calling you do. Help someone today. Sounds easy, doesn't it? If it was, then anyone could do it. Takes a certain breed. Spidey senses. You ask yourself, why do I do it?
Jesus Christ.
I asked myself that multiple times during this.
Yes. But then Ben, till that little boy with tears in his eyes tugging on your sleeve says to you, Mister, I can't find mommy. That's why you do it. If you believe the purpose of life is only serve yourself, you have no purpose. Help someone today.
I don't know, Eric. You thought it was a bad speech, but you felt the need to read the whole thing on the air. So I think you kind of liked it, dude.
Yeah, I did kind of like it. Well, I just wanted you to be my Saul Gunderman or whatever the fuck and say, jackpot, you nailed it.
Yeah. And of course, like right when he does the like help someone today, like the end of his big speech, Bad Boys starts playing.
Yes.
Right? You got to get that in this
Meanwhile,
movie.
He's turning his phone off during this because Maya's been calling and he's pissed off that she wasn't there. He's staring daggers at that seat.
Yep, absolutely. I do like the bit though of Davina is standing in the back of the room, of course being affected by it because she's like totally horny for him and whatever. But Eduardo comes in, he's like, what are you doing? And she's like, she's watching the speech is happening. And this dude is just like, why are all these pig people cheering at this? This dude is the most grounded character in the movie.
Yes.
He's like, this is garbage, and this guy's a buffoon. Why is everybody cheering this?
And Maya has been kidnapped, and so is the other kid. The other kid gives her a snow globe for some reason. He's like, "Yeah, I want to get you a snow globe." That's what I got going on with me.
What a character this Lane has turned out to be.
And they basically they're both kidnapped.
Are we not sure? Sorry, Steve.
No, please.
But I don't want to forget this because I think I nailed it.
Uh-huh.
I like this already.
Swing up that pitch.
Are we not sure that this kid Lane is somehow related to Steve Wynn? He's got to be in the Wynn family.
Well, that'd
right?
be something.
Oh,
and then he'd be like, "You marry him. You marry him."
Yeah, totally. We need all that sweet Wynn money.
I think that's what's going on with this. Nothing else makes sense. This character.
No, he is a Wizard of Waverly Place. Ben, unfortunately, the actor.
So you're telling me there's occult powers at work here.
Yes.
That's the only reason this stupid character is in this movie.
Yeah.
Yes, David Henrie. I did not recognize him from Wizards of Waverly Place. Oh, but you know what else he was, though?
What's that?
If I'm looking at this right, yes, indeedy. So, I don't know. I watched more of this than I would have liked to. Did any of you guys ever watch any of the sitcom How I Met Your Mother?
Nope.
No, I didn't.
All right.
No. That's with Neil Patrick Harris. It's that one?
Yes. Yeah. So, the format of that show was it's all technically told in a flashback where the dad, as an adult, voiced by Bob Saget, rest in peace, it's telling his kids, a daughter and a son, the literal story of How I Met Your Mother. Somehow it takes this motherfucker 10 seasons to complete the story, but that's the structure of the show. And they always cut to these two, it's the daughter and the son sitting on a couch. You never see Saget, it's only in voiceover. He's the boy just sitting dead-faced on the couch for 65 episodes of that show.
Wow.
Excellent.
So there you go.
That's some nice residual checks there, Lane.
Absolutely, dude.
Oh, my God. Oh, and coincidentally, in 2023, he starred in 6 episodes. IMDb says it's a TV series, but it's the IMDb. That could mean a web series of something literally called Underdeveloped.
Was it about his character, Lane? Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, I love it. But so they're kidnapped. Great.
So Neal McDonough's like, stay here for a long time. I've got nothing. It's not like it's not even and then when your fat father shows up, I'm gonna shoot you in the head or something.
Nothing,
you know
like
what
that.
I mean?
He threatens Paul Blart over the phone right here because he grabs the cell phone.
Yeah.
From the dirter.
But shouldn't you even try to use them as hostages or whatever? Like, once I get out of here with the paintings, I'll let them go.
Yes.
Right.
Stop foiling this thing or I'll shoot your daughter in a pretty head or whatever. You know, that thing.
Did we even say Neal McDonough's whole thing is he wants to steal all these paintings out of this Steve Wynn casino, which apparently has real Van Goghs hanging up in the casino, which I don't know if this is real or not, but
yeah, I did not go to this casino. I did not see much art in Vegas.
But while he is arguing with Neal McDonough on the phone, his blood sugar hilariously drops and he passes out mid-sentence. And this gets us to, one of the more interesting parts of the movie, I guess.
I love this. This is
Oh,
crazy.
boy.
Get sugar. And he's dragging himself across the floor because he sees a little kid's ice cream cone is dripping.
The ice cream scene.
And he catches it in his mouth and his face is getting covered with what appears to be, I can't even say it, it's too dirty.
Well, it's pink ice cream is what it is, but it's
thank God it's not vanilla.
Exactly. The way it's dripping on his face. We know what we're doing.
It's a full-on facial scene. It's a full bukkake in the middle of this movie.
What are we doing?
I gotta say, though, what are we doing? I want to put this out here because
I almost turned it off. I mean, I don't want to.
I almost turned myself on.
I'm on a real mean streak of turning movies off, and this might have been number 2.
No, but listen, let me fucking wrap this around your noodles for a second,
please.
Guys. So one of you just mentioned at least it wasn't vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I'd like to put out there. It is a pink ice cream that we see here, but it's like hyper pink. I might even venture and say like artificially color corrected. I wonder if this movie was like, it's fucking vanilla ice cream and he's just getting bukkakied and that's the joke. But then
I bet you're right.
Like Sony was like, absolutely not. Like, no, we'll fix it in post. That's going to be strawberry ice cream. You can't have cum flying all over the security guard's face. But it is just, and it's also, it's like, it's weird the way it's performed because he's not saying anything because he's trying to be quiet. So the father that's on the cell phone holding the child doesn't see what he's doing. So it's just this like 10-second shot of Kevin James not saying anything. And you just hear like the sounds of his mouth moving and the drips and the splats and the sploops.
I don't know if you guys have seen the that clip online of the guy that like juggles apples and eats them at the same time. Has anyone ever seen this?
No.
I mean, I've seen versions of that. I mean, I don't know if it's the same dude. I think that's like a common juggling.
I think it's
thing.
a guy. Yeah, I mean, hey, we're in Vegas, baby. You turn the corner and there's all manner of fruit being juggled. But like this particular video, if you do watch it, I caution you, have the volume either off or turned very low because the audio it's haunting. Because all you hear is like and it's like
that's anti-SMR is what that is.
It absolutely is, and that's exactly what this scene was. It's like the movie turned a vacuum, a void appeared, all sound goes away, and all you just hear are these little dribbles and like jowls, and it's like, get this off of my TV, get this out of my head. What are we doing here? I mean,
can I tell you, I watched it twice.
No,
but here's why. Because the first time through, I started filming my TV way too late. So I rewound it, and I was like, I want to get this whole thing so I can like text bomb people with it. But so he wakes up. He's got his fat guy Popeye spinach, and he goes to investigate his room, and this is where, I'm sorry, I was laughing at this. He punches this old lady, cleaning lady, in the stomach.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
That's the end of
this
her
old maid. Like, is it a kidney shot? I didn't catch the.
No, I think he gets her like right in the gut.
It's the
and if
gut?
he was Jason Voorhees, it would come out the other side.
Yes.
Oh my god. And
Jason should have went to Vegas, honestly.
Ooh.
Yeah, if the leprechaun could, Jason should.
Exactly. And, like blah, blah, blah. I mean, you could make that work somehow,
Definitely,
right?
He busts in on a magician show and actually saw someone in half.
Oh, now we're talking. I think the leprechaun actually also does.
Also happens in the movie Tarot, which I watched this weekend.
No.
Yeah,
dude, I saw you watch that. My hat flew off my head.
I'm an asshole, that's why.
Wait, so, okay. I mean, it's fine because everybody to each their own. But as I'm to understand it, Steve, Pool Man was a turn off immediately.
Yes, absolutely.
But Tarot all the way through?
Yes, exactly.
Unbelievable.
It's awful. But I'm always on the search of the new Bye Bye Man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to chase that high.
That magic, huh?
Exactly.
It looks like a straight up piece of shit. And dude, when I saw your letterbox thing, when you mentioned PG-13, I was like, no thanks.
It's even worse. Yeah, it's even worse than you think it is.
Wow.
I can't get off Jason in Vegas.
Him
shooting craps. That'd be awesome.
It'd be amazing. Maybe there's a show on ice, and then someone's like, "Hey, asshole, the fucking hockey team's playing tomorrow."
Yes. Oh,
Yep.
excellent. Perfect. How do we get Jason to Vegas, screenwriters?
Right. Okay, let's think. He's
Because
usually
that's New Jersey.
water-based.
It's pretty far from
Yeah.
Vegas.
He has to get caught up in something that's then also getting shipped to Vegas. Okay, here's how maybe it could start, right? You start with the end of a Friday the 13th movie.
Sure.
So it's like whatever the final girl and maybe final guy also team up and like knock Jason into whatever, right?
Yeah, usually,
then that whatever is going to Vegas.
Got it.
Right.
And he wakes up in Vegas.
So it's a new attraction. in Vegas. It's like a New Jersey dock for some reason.
Sure,
Right.
we can workshop that part, but for now, yes, it's a New Jersey dock.
Here's what they do: they expand that New York casino, and they add a little New Jersey. Or something.
Yes. I was like, oh well, yeah. Well, we got the pizzas here for the boardwalk. Oh, we should get some boardwalk. Let's get some actual New Jersey dock and ship it over. Can we just use planks of wood? No, it's got to be actual New Jersey dock.
And he's stuck under it like a barnacle.
Exactly.
And then it's like some cheapskate is like, yeah, I can get you boardwalk wood. But then it's like just Crystal Lake dock wood instead. And it's like those Vegas fat cats won't know the difference.
So the guy won't go up the road he'll only be in fucking Crystal Lake. He won't go down the shore. He won't spend the money to go down the shore.
I still think this is a great idea. Like he could be even just standing on the corner and people start like throwing money down because they think he's a great street performer. Like this is a great costume, pal.
He goes into a casino like late at night. It's kind of empty. There's some old slot jockey and he like bumps into the guy's like cup of quarters or some shit. And the guy's like, hey, asshole, watch where you're going. And he rips the like lever off the slot machine and like runs it through the guy's eyeball.
Yes.
Can I just, and all four of us, we get residuals when this movie is made.
Yeah.
Because it's such a good idea, but it has to be called Lucky Number Friday the 13th.
Oh, yes. I love that title. Yes. Copyright, we hate movies, copyright. We're mailing this to ourselves.
Because Lucky Number Friday the 13th is both great and stupid as all get out
Exactly.
in equal measure.
And it makes no sense whatsoever.
It's perfect.
One for Lucky Number Friday the 13th, please. Yes, I remembered the whole title.
Let's see. Lucky number the Friday 13th equals lucky number Friday. Got it. Okay.
I don't know. So fucking he's fat, right?
He hotwires this Segway.
That's right.
With this, like, you think it's about to be a MacGyver thing because he gets like a paper clip, a rubber band, and a Hershey's Kiss. And then he jury rigs the Segway with the paperclip and the rubber band or whatever it is. And then he's carefully, like meticulously unwrapping this Hershey Kiss because you think like he needs the foil or whatever. And then he just eats it. Wouldn't you know it? The fat guy ate the candy.
Wow.
That's what I love. I love to be surprised by a fat guy eating candy.
And he starts like scooting around here and he goes to the loading dock area of the hotel or whatever, and he runs into this other guy. This guy's been around. I don't know if he's a stand-up or what, but he's been in a bunch
he's
of
in the
stuff.
show Superstore, possible. Yes, Myrtle the Turtle is his name in this movie.
Yes, that's right. Oh, was he on Superstore? I didn't watch any
I think
of that.
so. He seems like definitely a guy that I would assume is like an LA improv groundling guy.
He seems it, yeah. But he gets this information to go to the dock to begin, or the shipping area to begin with, because he seduces Davina. Tell me who got the penthouse.
Oh, that's right.
And then he goes there and he watches this guy eat a brown banana.
That part's like humorous. It's like, oh wow, what a gross banana, and he's eating it. Like,
yeah,
fat guy will eat candy, but not a brown banana.
It's too much eating based comedy.
I agree with that. I will agree with that.
Yep. Oh, by the way, the guy is Bob Clendenin. He was. Oh, you know what? Yeah, he was also. I guess he must be a Bill Lawrence bud because he was on a little bit of Scrubs and a ton of Cougar Town. Apparently also in Dude, Where's My Car, which I do not recall him from. But Babylon.
Okay,
he's in Babylon.
Okay,
Otto's assistant director. So there's that. But yeah, just a dude that you've seen in 1,000 things.
He was not in Superstore. I apologize. Take it back. Or unless
there's another guy.
Oh, that looks like yes.
There's apparently 2 Superstore actors in this.
Oh,
movie.
okay. I just assumed he was one of them.
According to the trivia, there's 2 Superstore people in this movie.
Got it.
But anyway, yeah, the black banana thing. It's like, but why? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I guess it's funny because it's gross and he's eating it, but like, what's this guy's problem? Like,
is it because it's
something
a health
about
food,
like
sort of like banana isn't candy? It's like, okay, that's kind of a joke there, but then it's like,
is that
banana.
why he's gonna? Is that why he's throwing up, or is it because the banana is way overripe to the point of rotten at this point? Like it's fermenting inside the peel at this point,
guys.
But you don't really know.
We need a joke here.
There it is. That's the Blart I need right now. There should be more fart stuff. There's not really fart stuff.
No.
But yeah, so the actual security guard who's on the inside is some other dude that just looks like a retired MMA fighter or whatever, and he finds this dude, and it's just more hilarious segue fake out stuff, and then he like bumps him, like he runs over his foot with it or some shit, and then just speeds away.
And eventually finds this bulletproof suitcase, which I guess is left over from this convention thing. And he puts himself into the suitcase. This is
okay.
Home court advantage.
Yes.
I know. I've got just the gambit that'll get me out of this situation.
Yes.
I'm going to lock myself inside a piece of luggage
and kill myself by throwing myself down a flight of stairs. It knocks into this guy, and then
it like bumps him on the head.
This guy is in the rest of the movie. Absolutely
No,
not.
he should
You want to
be
talk about
dead.
Jason Takes Las Vegas? He's getting decapitated.
Right. But then the suitcase falls out the window. It breaks through the window, it falls into the pool, and he's drowning to death at this point. The security guy lives. He calls Neal McDonough and says that he's sleeping with the fishes. Literally, there's no fish in a swimming pool.
Swimming pool.
It's just like old timey Dick Tracy. If I was doing crime and someone's like, "He's sleeping with the fish," it could be not. Like, really, dude. Let's
hey,
hack.
Sam, why don't you be a little professional here?
knock it off.
Sleep with the fishes. What the fuck do you think this is, dude?
And for a moment, you think Paul Blart will be dead soon in this suitcase, but then we just cut to the pool, and he gets out and he says, "Not today, death, not today." And I'm like, damn it.
Dang.
Yeah.
This is where I was keeping my eye on that hairpiece.
It was holding on for dear life.
The thing about the
extra
suitcase,
staples that morning.
The thing about the suitcase, it definitely has the vibe of we were just talking about it on our most recent commentary that we released, the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire-mentary, when the Weasleys bring Harry Potter to the Quidditch World Cup and they have that small tent.
Yes.
And you're like, what's going to go on in that tent? And you go inside, and it's a huge tent on the inside.
Sure.
That's what this suitcase has to be like for Kevin James. And it's not even a fat thing at this point. It's just like, he's
grown
tall.
man.
He's
He's
a
like 6 foot
tall
something,
ass
yeah.
grown man getting in this suitcase. Like, the suspension of disbelief for the things that this guy can both do with and have done to his body.
Yeah.
Wild shit in this movie.
Hey, Kevo. Yeah, Chandler. Yeah, we got some leftover gags from Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo 3 that never got made. And then one, Schneider's a small guy, so he's going to the suitcase. So I figure you could do that in yours. We'll see about the cameo. I'm almost sure I could do it. I'm
really thinking it's gonna line up, Kev. Don't worry about it. Listen, if it doesn't happen, it's on my people. It's not me, man. I got no control over this stuff. I really want to do a cameo in Paul Blart too. Don't worry about it. And then we got to talk about this because it's dumb as shit. He is being chased by these people. There's this younger guy who he thinks, the guy is dressed up in security regalia for the hotel or whatever. And he dresses him down, yada, yada. And he's also a crooked guy working for Neal McDonough.
He uses like security guard uniform knowledge to figure out that this guy's a crook.
Right. It feels like stolen valor type of moments. Like, not with those brass buttons or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what this is. And then so he runs away. A lot of these crooked security guards in this movie just brandishing firearms in the lobby of this casino at all times.
But at the end of the movie, everyone forgets where their guns are, which is amazing.
It'd be great if they shot someone.
Yes.
And we were saying, like, where are all these Vegas cameos? This is it lumped into one thing that no one gives a shit about.
Yes.
He crashes a Cirque du Soleil performance.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
When
It
in
takes
Vegas,
forever.
when in Vegas, you must cirque.
Yeah, no, and this is the only, like, Wayne Newton said absolutely no.
Yeah.
Britney Spears, obviously not, although you do see Anna Gasteyer is wearing a Britney Spears residency t-shirt at the end of the movie.
Sure.
But yeah, it's just, here's Cirque du Soleil, and he's got to fat his way around here and ruin this for everybody.
He's fallen into multiple pools. Eventually we do get backstage. And this is where Paul Blart kind of becomes Gizmo in Gremlins 2, like Rambo. He's just like, I'm going to use a bow and arrow all of a sudden, which is now.
God.
He pulls out a live electrical wire out of the wall, and he's just holding it like it's nothing, attaches it to the vibrating fork.
Don't worry, everyone.
Yes, he shoots this arrow with the fork and the electricity into this other security guard, this bad guy that's in on it. And he says, "Looks like we've come to a fork in the road."
Just a terrible line. Like,
could you imagine?
Come on, we could think of like a right off the top, like, sorry, buddy, you're forked.
Yeah, go fork yourself.
Oh, yes, that was mine. Yes, a real simple go fork yourself would do nicely right here.
Dinner is served. Like, whatever. That is better. Yes. Like,
or I put a fork in you. You're done.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Or play it like one level above that. I'm gonna need that back.
Oh, that's fun.
I like
Due
that.
to my eating too fast, which I made jokes about earlier in the film. If anyone remembers.
I can't fork and believe that worked.
Can we just for a second, just because Eric posited that Paul Blart is a Mogwai, so which is fine, which is totally great idea. Exactly. What would a fucking Paul Blart gremlin look like? Holy shit! God. This hulking monster of a gremlin.
You know what it looked like? I'll tell you right now.
Killer Croc.
Close. You were on the right path of where my brain was going. Razor from Ninja Turtles 2.
Nice.
The fucking snapping turtle, I believe, was Razor and not Toka.
That is some fan art I'd like to see. Is Gremlin Paul Blart, if you don't mind.
Actually, all we want is civilization and hoagies.
He'd somehow wind up better as a gremlin.
Yeah, it popping out of his back.
So now that we're almost at the end of the movie is when he figures out that they're stealing art from the hotel.
Yes,
so
it's
stupid.
right here. Like, oh my God, we all learned it the better part of an hour ago.
And they have the Van Gogh, which we've been told is the most important one. There's this guy. Now he goes. At this point, he also Gizmo Rambo. He goes to the what do you call it there? Because now he's a tough guy. He goes to the convention center again and grabs all of the accoutrements and the super mech Segway.
Yes, which they all just left out, even though the convention's done.
So he's just running around and shooting people with beanbags and all this stuff. He gets on the phone with Neal McDonough and he's like, I'm messing up your thing. He keeps tasing this guy who has the Van Gogh. That's kind of a fun moment.
I was kind of okay with the repeated casual tasing of this dude while Kevin James is on the phone. That's kind of a funny joke.
It was a good bit.
And it's like, oh, what painting is? It's like, I don't know. It's a bunch of flowers. Like, those are sunflowers, you ape.
Yeah. There's a brief scene where Maya and Lane they break out through the power of the snow globe because it has copper wiring. They unlock this balcony and hear that Neal McDonough has a deathly allergic allergy to oatmeal cookies.
Yes.
Oh, yep.
The classic Achilles heel.
But they don't do enough with Neal McDonough. Like the high status, low status. The Van Gogh bit could work in a better movie, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like that kind of stuff.
Because if there was ever a hero and villain slobs versus snobs relationship,
exactly.
I mean, this movie is peppered with slobs. Like, they're all there for the world to see. It stars a slob character, and like that one moment, right, where he is sort of like, you're this uncouth swine for not knowing, Van Gogh sunflowers painting, right, or whatever. Like, I want more of that. I want this guy to be like an actual high up in society. Because the problem is, too, yes, obviously the end game, such as it is like he's going to sell them and it's going to be money. He mentions very vaguely there's a buyer, possibly in Juarez, Mexico or whatever. But like, you want to know like why McDonough's in it. How fancy of a villain is he? Like, has he done this multiple times? Is he the world's greatest art thief? Like, whatever this shit is.
Anything.
It's underwritten just like everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But like Neal McDonough also overhears the daughter talking about like how she thinks her dad's a pathetic piece of shit.
Yes,
because she's talking to the Lane like like he doesn't want me to go to UCLA, like he's terrified to be on his own, blah 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 blah. He's pathetic,
no, she's feeling bad about her. She's like, I'm not going to UCLA. And she's like, why not? He's like, because he can't be on his own because my grandmother's dead and his wife left him. And like, Neal was like, and is he going to use this to psychologically torture Paul Blart? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. That's sort of like the big showdown. It's like, you give me the painting, I'll give you the girl, kind of totally fine moment thing. And he's in this hallway and he's got the painting. And this is when he starts like really railing that he's a loser, and it's like, okay.
It's fucking really funny though when
what jousting.
Neal McDonough like mixes up a detail about the marriage or whatever, and Paul Blart corrects him and says like, there was actually 6 days of marriage or whatever it is. Yes. And then Neal McDonough, dude, this is an all-timer. He's like, oh, got it. So she had time to sample the merchandise and was glad she kept the receipt.
Oh, dude. That means he's got a hot dog nugget down there.
Cocktail weenie.
It's just you didn't think so because he's a big guy. He's kind of tall too, but sometimes you're the guy from Seven, and that's a fucking small dick.
McDonough also calls him sloppy right here, which is that's the ball game. Because you get some bad. I don't know if this is like intentionally, like he had a bad improv line and then they used it, or like they wrote it this way, but like Paul Blart's insult that sort of lets the air out of the whole thing is he's like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna bring a folk guitar to a pumpkin fight.
Yeah.
McDonough's like, this has run its course.
Yes, and so did I.
They got into this like shouting match that was kind of it was unexpected. It was, you know what it was? Like I said earlier, this was like a Bill Brasky type of reach, you know, where they're just like,
yes.
I once saw him bench press a water buffalo, you know, just nonsense like that. But it just, it's another whiff. Like it just doesn't land.
I remembered what it is. They're trying to out crazy one another. Yeah.
I'm crazier than you. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he's chasing both Farley and Farrell at the same time, and miles behind both of them.
Yeah.
But what Neal McDonough did not count on was Paul Blart's loyal army of rent-a-cops that he's got here.
And in this, you know, I actually thought this was going to happen, but I kind of wanted it to happen sooner. And like, there's not even a scene where he goes up to them and enlists them.
That's
kind of
you need a rallying the troops moment.
Exactly. My daughter's in trouble. You got to help me. Oh my God, everyone's been shitting on us our whole lives. This is the time to be heroes. Yada yada yada.
They just appear.
A movie. They just appear, and like, there's a funny joke with the Indian guy. He just came out of a haircut. I kind of like that.
Right.
Why they're like, he came from a haircut, which is pretty
That
great.
is a good one.
But they sort of like get down to the fighting here. The battle cry is Foot Locker, I guess because Foot Lockers are in malls. And that's
and
that's
just, you know,
joke.
And the finger thing needs the money.
Yeah.
Sure. We got to have some more big guy jokes here. Kevin James literally crushes a woman by just laying on her body and rolling around, and you're hearing like bone break noises.
Dude, that is hilarious. This huge body destroys this woman, sort of.
Yeah, but just makes her infertile. Or
gave her the old steamroller.
I don't understand why the security guards are grabbing lamps to fight with. Didn't we just see this crazy convention? Didn't you just grab a bunch of weapons?
Yeah, exactly. Give them those weapons. That's kind of more fun. And also, yes, these other criminals should have guns.
They should have guns. Also, the other question here is like, this big ass fight is happening in the middle of this casino. And I get that like earlier in the film, you saw Neal McDonough, like his goons covering up some of the security cameras or whatever. But like, this is a Las Vegas hotel and casino. There's people everywhere. How does no one hear any of this? Where's the actual not crooked security?
Everyone is everywhere. You're never alone in a fucking casino. And there's also like cameras everywhere.
Yeah. There's no way they covered up all of them for this scheme. They covered up like around where the pieces of art were, I guess. But yeah, it's very dumb. And then what the craziest part of this is Paul Blart eventually chases after Neal McDonough. He's running up to a helipad. The movie, which is called Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, stays with the rest of these rent-a-cops to finish the fight. Darling, I don't need this.
No.
You can just keep going with Paul Blart. That's fine.
I got it.
I don't need to see these heavy-set individuals morph into stuntmen and then morph back for way too long.
Precisely. And then like they go up to the helipad, basically. And there's a zip line moment,
right? Because apparently it's the other tower. No bathroom, only Kafkablash or whatever the fuck. I didn't understand the geography here. Did Neal McDonough run across the street?
Yes. Like how did they get there?
I don't understand it either.
It looks like it's on
like they went.
it's on the other side of Vegas. Like,
Yes.
these are not towers next door to each other. Like,
Right.
That's true, yeah.
She writes like helipad on her little canister of
Yeah.
mace and like throws it at him. So I think the idea is like she and he both think like the helipad is just upstairs in this hotel that they're in the Wynn. And then like when they get up there, they're like, there's no helipad. I think it's Turturro comes up and he's like, there's no helipad on this one. It's over there. And he's just got this Batman grappling hook out of nowhere.
Sure, why not?
it's going to revolutionize mall security.
We're gonna repel every time someone tries to steal panties from Victoria's Secret or something.
And
I don't know.
This is insane. Just getting on a zip. First of all, I could never imagine doing such a thing. But then getting on a zip line over the city, and it stops midway.
Well, but there's like a knot.
Listen, Paul Blart does not have the upper body strength to hold on when it stops in the middle here.
No, definitely not. And I was like bracing myself for another fat guy joke right here. It's like, oh, you're so fat. The zip line just got stuck in the middle because you're just a fatty, fat Paul Blart.
This is where I thought we were going to get the farts to propel himself.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, dude. Some real rocketers just making him go.
Dennis Franz from the balcony. You gotta fart, Paul. It's the only way to get past it.
Show some ass.
Put your whole ass into it.
This is what you was born for, kid.
I wish. There's just this knot in the rope, and I guess he somehow gets over it.
Sure.
It's kind of vague in how he succeeds here.
He just kind of shakes it till it goes over the knot, I guess.
Sure.
But like, dude, if that handlebar falls off that wire, you're done, Paul Blart. That's a risky move.
So he gets over fine, and now we can continue the movie.
To basically just, accidentally cover himself in a bunch of glue. He's got this sticky glue gun thing.
Right, he does get one ne'er-do-well with it, but then the gun falls apart, and now he's got nothing to kill or disarm Neal McDonough with until Maya has this somehow oatmeal concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
It's face cream.
Okay.
It's like an oatmeal-based face thing.
People are allergic to oatmeal, I guess. That's
deathly allergic. Deathly allergic to oatmeal.
I mean, I guess you could be allergic to
oat
anything.
allergy. Yeah, you could be. I just looked it up. Yeah, you could be allergic to oats.
How's this for a bad guy character? I've got it all planned out. It is just the most amazing little jewel box of intricacies here. It's an art thief that's deathly allergic to oatmeal. Huh? Think of the movie we could make around this guy.
That sounds great. You're gonna write more for him, right? Like give him like character and pathos, and like maybe he's got like a different, different ideas and stuff like that.
Like why he needs this money. You're gonna explore that?
No. No,
that'll be in the next draft.
Look, we'll give him two different colored eyes. It'll be fine.
So he has this horrendous allergic reaction. He starts looking like fucking Dan Aykroyd in Nothing But Trouble for a second.
Blart headbutts him and says, always bet on Blart.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
There we go. We're in Vegas, baby.
Right. Instead of bet on black, it's bet on Blart.
Yep. And here we go. Now it's the hero's victory lap. We got to kiss this guy's big ass here. This is the Steve Wynn cameo. He comes out and gives him this check. And he does a little like, at the dollar amount there.
Yeah, we don't see the dollar amount, but we know it's hefty.
Davina runs out to try to suck his dick, and he's like, no.
Yeah, he basically is like, no, Eduardo loves you. And, he's, look how heartbroken he is that he thinks he's lost you or blah, blah, blah. And she is like, you know what, Paul Blart, you're right. And she leaves. And then he's instantly like, oh, I've made a huge mistake. And it's like, well, obviously, movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But then we get this Star Wars medal ceremony. You're giving this big fucking Wookiee a medal at the end of the movie.
Why?
The Safety Medal of Honor.
Oh,
SNH.
wow, that's real.
And he gives him like what do you call it there? He goes to his daughter and does like a kind of a fake like, you're not going to that. It sounds like he's going to tell her one more time that she's not going to UCLA. She's like,
oh right,
Dad, I decided I'm not going. He's like, well, you better because you are going. Yay.
Right. She shows her the check and it's like, okay. And then we get Blart at UCLA. Go have fun, Maya, but not too much because I'm afraid of the lanes of the world.
I thought this was going to be because you see him wearing like some sort of UCLA regalia, but like the shot, yeah, it's a sweatshirt, yes, but the shot is from behind Maya, so you can't see the whole thing, and she gives him a big hug. I thought the reveal was going to be the sweatshirt said UCLA campus security.
That would be good,
right? And he fucking followed her out there like a real
and he's
psycho
like
father.
Unpanty raiding the panty raids, right?
Right? Yeah, exactly. Breaking up like frat parties or something, you know, that shit.
Embarrassing his dirter. This could have been the sequel.
No, I'm genuinely surprised that they didn't have the audacity to do that. I really am. Instead, the last moment is he sees a lady cop on a horse and he's like, wow, look at her. And he goes over and the gag is like, she's just as, litigious or, procedure happy as he is at the mall. And she's like, oh, you're getting a ticket for jaywalking, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, well, I'm a fake cop, even though you're a real cop, but I'm a fake cop. And she's like attracted to him. She gives him her phone number, like on the ticket pad is the joke. And then this horse just kicks him into a minivan, which should kill him.
Yes. It would kill a lesser man, Andrew.
Right. That's right. And then that's it. His unconscious body is on the ground. We cut the credits. And when I tell you, genuinely stunned, especially because of how the first movie ends, there's not a single blooper. There's not a single deleted scene left for the credits, and there's no stinger. They
used it all. The whole buffalo was so good. They had to keep it all.
What do you mean we got no deleted scenes?
It's a whole bunch of nothing. I swear that last shot, I mean, talk about the effects that they like him getting kicked by this horse. It looks like did AI exist in 2015? Like, because this looks so bad. It's
terrible.
It's terrible. I think Paul Blart 3 might be a full AI movie. Like, you know what I mean? It might be better. Paul Blart 3 Stable Diffusion. Like,
it's just genuinely stunning that we didn't have we're continuing the movie while the credits roll. Because this movie ain't above that.
No. Well, I think it's one of those things where it's like nobody had fun making this. They wanted it. They were done. Yep.
This was way more all business, you're saying?
Yes.
On the set of Paul Blart 2 Mall.
Or, maybe Adam could do a cameo over the credits. Ooh, he was busy. Oh, shit.
I feel like the gargoyle of Steve Wynn was just like perched above this whole movie the entire time, like monitoring it, like, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's you only have like a certain number of days and then get out of my casino.
Right.
I think is the idea. But that is the end of this wretched movie. We'll go around the horn here. Final thoughts. We'll start with our beloved guest, Ben Worcester. Final thoughts about Paul Blart 2, Ben?
This movie is it's a dark void. It pulls in everything unceremoniously into just a vacuum of silence. I want a milk truck to take me to a better place after seeing this movie. It stinks. It's Paul Blart Mall Cop number 2. It stinks like shit.
Eric Siska.
Yeah, no, I'm going to agree with Ben. It's a force of darkness in this world, and I feel like some soul and psychic damage from having seen it. It's obviously not a recommend.
Steven.
Oh, it's miserable. It was a really tough one, and it is a full 93 minutes or whatever it is. Like, it's not a short guy. It's not like one of those like, oh, it's barely. No, it's a full-throated 90-minute feature film, and it certainly should not be. And I am glad that they never made a sequel, and I hope they never do. How about that?
There you go. It's funny because it's been, I feel, a while since we had a real this is barely a movie on this show. Like, yeah, we didn't like iRobot, but like, it's a movie. Beverly Hills Cop 3 is a movie. Dick Tracy's certainly a movie. But this is, I mean, I think we have to go back to Garfield, the Tale of Two Kitties before you get like this low. I mean, and that honestly at least had the fucking good grace to be under 80 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
this even felt long at 94 minutes. It's just bad. It's, you know, most jokes recycled. In this case, it's like physical gags recycled. Literally like the gag of him crawling on the floor, but then crawling back quickly because he's slid too far. They redo that in this movie. You know, so there's a lot of that. It's just lazy.
Classic
and it's also
Blart.
like,
that's just classic Blart right there.
That's what the kids were paying for, I guess. But also, yeah, like way too, for the amount of money that the first movie made, big delay on this sequel. And I don't know what the deal was there, but that's kind of weird. And you feel it. Like, there's just not, for whatever excitement they had making Paul Blart Mall Cop, this is not that. Maybe it was being under the thumb of Steve Wynn. I don't know. But this is just PU City, kids. Stay away from it. That is going to do it for this episode of We Hate Movies. Ben, thank you so much for coming back on, man. I don't think we saw you since we got a little Borgnine Shatner-esque last October.
Oh, my goodness. What a time that was. Spending some time with a real cop, TJ Hooker.
That's right. What are you boys getting up to over on TJ Hooker?
Oh, my God. With Hooked on TJ Hooker, TJHookerPodcast.com if you're interested. We did our first episode of the year. So we're doing them when we can. So there's one this year thus far.
We've made a commitment to putting out one episode a year. So
there might be
fulfilled that obligation.
July's coming up. I think we might do another one. So get ready, folks.
Ooh, I like that.
No,
there it is.
We're having fun. Season 4 is. I mean, it's funny it's taking us this long because it's so good. Like, it's been getting better and better. And I think the slate of episodes that are coming up leading into season 5, they're just, it's gonna be a banger after banger.
Here's a teaser. If you come to the July episode, which we're gonna do, I'm gonna commit to it now. Outcall TJ Hooker versus a cobra. Yes, it happened.
like a snake.
Yes, a snake. He fights. Nice. He battles a snake in it.
Oh, that fucking kicks ass. Yes, Hooked on TJ Hooker. Very funny podcast available wherever you get pods. And speaking of pods, if you want more We Hate Movies, of course, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/WeHateMovies, where you can get episodes of We Hate Movies just like this very one you're listening to ad-free.
Ooh.
So, you know, some people might be listening to it ad-free, which, hey, thanks for subscribing. And if not, if you had commercials on this, there's a way to get around them. That is on the Patreon, where also this Friday, y'all, so not July 4th because it's a holiday and nobody's going to be paying attention to shit, but the day after, July 5th, we're dropping a real banger We Love Movies all about James Mangold's Logan.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah. Hell of an episode. We went long on it because it's just a fantastic motion picture. Had a lot of fun. A lot of Patrick Stewart impressions on there, man. So get ready for that shit. So that's a lot of fun. The July Animation Damnation, we got that locked in, Steve, or no?
We do. We're going to be talking about Ultimate Spider-Man, which is a cartoon I've never watched. There's a Deadpool episode, and I was like, you know, we should do a Deadpool thing.
Yeah.
So that we're doing the Logan, we'll do a Deadpool. That makes sense, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
Totally. And on the Gleep Glossary, we're talking about Kai Adi Mundi, which is the Conehead alien from the prequels who was briefly an Acolyte and created a shitstorm. We'll also be sharing further thoughts on Acolyte on that program.
That's right. And of course, get hip to the next chapter of the Nexus, folks, our Star Trek recap show, where we are now full on in the new era where we have finished Star Trek, the original series. We're keeping with TNG, of course, but replacing TOS, Tostas, TOS, the animated series. That's right. We're going through all 22 episodes of those bad boys. I think we should even redo the one we did on Animation Damnation because it's been several years since we talked about the magics of Magus 2. But yes, Filmation Animation, 22-minute episodes. Definite vibe shift, but it's a good-ass time. That starts this month on Patreon as well. We also just released, like I mentioned, the Harry Potter commentary, Goblet of Firementary. All this and a whole lot more, patreon.com/WeHateMovies. And now Steve Sadak, we're getting towards the back end of the season, the back end of the summer blockbuster extravaganza. We got some big ones coming up, my friend. Next Tuesday, what are we going to be gabbing about?
It is the Despicable Me 2. Could you believe it?
Ooh,
Yeah, the Minions are
yeah.
back with their juicy, delicious asses.
Oh, they're bopping asses. Next week on the program.
We will be talking about juicy minion asses next week on We Hate Movies. But until then, I've been Andrew Jupin.
Steven Seda.
Eric Siska.
Ben Worcester.
Take it easy.